Hello, welcome to another sort of quick video, hopefully, from me, Sam, at StudentIt. Today I just wanted to talk about student banking. Yes, I did say banking. It's very important that as a student we set up the right bank account for us, and the big difference is, and the whole sort of reason for this video today is the fact that as a student, if we go into, it's likely that we might hit our overdraft, and in a normal bank account, we will be charged for going into our overdraft, and it's something extortionate, like £50 as soon as you go into it, and then an X amount each month. I'm not sure on the figures. However, in a student bank account, there is no fee for going into your overdraft, and they actually give you a limit, and that limit can be £2,000, £3,000, £4,000. It each depends on the account or provider. Some of the new ones like Monzo and Starlo are offering student accounts, probably slightly more favourable terms. They are more up to date with technology. They are quite seamless, but let's not forget that Barclays, HSBC have been around for years and years, and they've got quite a good infrastructure. So student banking, why does it matter? As I've said, overdraft. The big point is the overdraft and not being charged. Try not to go into your overdraft though, because if you go into overdraft, it is technically borrowed money. It is a loan, essentially, because you do have to pay it back. They're just not charging your interest. So, for instance, if you are charged on your tuition loan and living allowance loan, the day that you take it out, you just don't start paying it back the April after you've finished university, and until you're earning a certain amount, which currently stands at 25,750 or something like that. And it's the same with a student bank account. You just don't pay the interest on it. You must pay the £2-3 back on your overdraft if you've taken all of it out. There's just no interest, so you don't pay anything extra on top of that. What they hope in the long run, and the reason why they offer the student bank account for free, is one, because no one wants to pay for a student bank account, and two, they hope you carry on with a normal account afterwards, where again you don't pay, you get a normal account for free. But obviously, if for instance, if you invest with them, if you hold money in their cash and stocks and shares ISA, and the more money they have in the account, the more money they get to work for them. So what happens with money in account is, it's then, so say you have £10,000 in your account, they can then lend that money out somewhere else. They don't need to hold that physical cash in the account. Not everyone, it's not like Gringotts, for instance, where all money is held in one account, and it's your money. That number is digital, and they can then lend that out, and that's how banks work. They are more understanding with payments, so obviously when it comes to buying stuff, they understand more, and they're a little bit more vigilant. The big difference between all the banks is the fact the amount that they are able to loan you as an overdraft. So some might offer a shorter overdraft, less of an overdraft. Some will offer more of an overdraft. So you need to decide which one's right for you. Obviously look at accessibility. Ones like Monzo and Starling they have UK call centres and they're on the app, whereas HSBC and Barclays will have more of an online presence. Obviously they try and get you to do everything through the app anyway. What was I going to say? Afterwards, you have to pay that back in an agreed amount. So once you graduate, you have a certain amount or a period of time where you must repay that money. Anything after that, they will start charging you for that. And it's really important to make sure you clear your overdraft, but stay out of your overdraft. Earlier, I've done a video on budgeting for all students, and I didn't mention overdrafts, so I wanted to do this video. If you get your loan payment, and then make sure you budget your loan payment and don't take into account your overdraft, because it's not your money, it's the bank's money that you're borrowing, and you do have to pay that back. And obviously they will want that back, whether you're earning or not. It will come to a point where you have to pay interest, and that's where they will make their money from you. All student bank accounts are free. Obviously it just depends where you or who you want to bank with. For instance, if you bank with Barclays, you can open a student bank account with Barclays, and it's pretty simple. They'll send you a new card, they'll open your account, and you can just transfer money in between that. And obviously you can have your loan money come into that. A lot of people might not understand the difference between a normal bank account and a student bank account, but obviously, as I said, it's the fact that it's the overdraft loan that is the biggest difference. They can be quite rigorous to set up if it's with a new bank. Obviously, you need to provide ID. You need to provide details of who you are and where you live. Obviously, it's the same as opening any other bank account. So a lot of them are online now. So I think Monzo and Starling, they do it all via the app. But make sure you have one. If you don't have one, you'll be charged. Other than that, it's a very short video today. I hope that was useful. I probably will do another one on this, but if you liked it, hit subscribe below and watch the other videos and tell me what you think.